Oh, what the heck are you doing looking at bottles of honey? The fact is, some honey may not be honey at all. Why is that so? Because they try to mislead us in the advertisements about honey. Believe it or not, most of the honey in the USA is fake. Chinese honey, which is full of antibiotics, has illegally made its way into the USA. So, what does this mean? It means we need to be careful when we buy honey. We need to check the ingredients. We always must find organic or 100% pure honey. This honey is good because it's organic, and to make it even better, it's certified USDA organic. Now, if you can tell what's the difference between good and bad honey, it might be the packaging, or it could be anything. They might say good stuff about it and claim that's a high grade, but always be careful because that could be fake. 100% pure honey, also a good example. Why? Because the fact is, you need to be careful about what honey you buy. Because the fact is, the ingredients are always important. They are number one to always look at. How is the honey made though? You can always ask. Extraction is when the bees make it, and then it's extracted from root frames. Production is when it's being made. It's taken to factories to be made into honey. Some manufacturers heat the honey for easier filtering. That doesn't really affect the honey much. But during production, some companies take out the good stuff and replace it with artificial ingredients. That's bad. So, why do they do this? They don't care about our health. They care about the shelf life. The production is now done, and now it's gonna be distributed. Distribution involves pollution because you're putting them into cargo ships and trucks and shipping them all over the world. Now, when people buy them, they consume the honey, which will only give full benefits if it's real. So, how is it disposed? This is plastic. It's actually made of plastic, believe it or not. So this will have to go directly in the trash. But this is made of glass, so you can reuse it any way you like. Very good indeed. So what does this mean? Always try to find a container that's made of glass, not plastic. Because if it's this, it'll have to go straight to trash and into the landfills, which is major pollution. Glass bottles can be reused and stored with other things that you like to put in it. So, how is this related to Trojan horse metaphor, you can say? It actually does relate, because what's hiding in it is artificial ingredients sometimes. Why does the food industry care about our health, the shelf life of this? I don't know. They care more of the shelf life than of our health when we eat the honey. I don't like that. Just makes me groan in pain. So, always be careful when you buy honey. Also, what are the solutions to that? Always look at the labels and choose organic honey or pure honey. What's the best option? Go raw. But according to the Institute for Natural Healing, you can also try Manuka honey, which is made in New Zealand. I don't know if it's actual honey or not. I've heard about it being fake, but I don't really know if it's true or not. So let's go to the point of the dangers of raw honey. Raw honey can contain Clostridium botulinum, which in reality affects the digestive system of a baby because it's not fully developed. Also, honey contains a certain sugar. I don't know if it's bad or good. I don't really know much about it. All I know is that it's just a sugar. It's called HMF. The actual name is very long, so I will not spend the time to pronounce it. And the chemical formula for that is C6H6O3. Surprising that it's used of elements, right? Now, what can you do to help avoid getting fake honey? Always read the labels. This is KwokamoleTalk vlog saying, always be careful when you buy honey because looks are deceiving, and try to choose one that comes in a glass container rather than plastic because glass can be reused, but not plastic. Crystallized honey, though, like the one in the plastic container, can be liquefied again by melting it. How do you melt it? You sink it in a tub of hot water. So, that's the best way that you can reuse crystallized honey. That's all for now. I'll see you another time.